Good morning from Hog Springs Guinea Pig Village here at Northumberland Zoo on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Maxine and I work here. This morning we are going to be giving our guinea pigs their kind of morning veg food and seeing what they do when we let them out. Right, Jeff has grown some spinach, so we're going to give some to the guinea pigs this morning because I think they're going to love it. I don't normally do this, but they're going to have a little bit of melon this morning. It's supposed to be on diet technically, but
well, to be fair though,
days.
a lot of people on the YouTube thought they were a very good weight.
Well, some of them are very good weights actually, and some of them are very young, so they're still growing. So we're obviously not wanting to make all of them lose weight. That would be silly. A lot of them were still expected to gain weight because they are so young. But there are definitely maybe 4 or 5 individuals in there that just keep gaining either 100 or 200 grams every 2 months or so when we're weighing them, which isn't healthy to be putting on that amount of weight. And they're starting to get sort of like fatty reserves around their armpits and their under their chins and that. And guinea pigs do have a little bit of podge, that's just the way they are, but it's not healthy to have that amount. They can get all kinds of illnesses from being obese, so we obviously don't want obese animals. So we're just trying to nip it in the bud now and make sure that slightly larger animals don't get any larger than they already are. Right, I think that'll do them. Don't want to spoil them too much. So we're going to put some veg out for them here in a minute and see what it's like when they all come running out, because they've got 3 different kind of platforms here that they kind of exit the house from. It's super cute when they come out. And then we're going to have a little chat about the design of the village and some ideas that we've got for kind of upgrading it. So let's see some guinea pigs.
there we have it. There's the morning routine for the guinea pigs. They've had a nice little bit of veg munch this morning, and now they've got the entire day. It's a nice day today. So while they were let out this morning, we cleaned out the enclosure, so the indoor house got cleaned. So that's it now. It's ready for them to go back in. So they're just having some of their morning dry food munchies. I wanted to mention was about the idea that maybe we should change the design up a little bit. We have noticed that the guinea pigs have a very strong preference for this back corner, and I'll show you where. And we can definitely tell because they've eaten all the grass. So over here, I'm not going to go too close because I can see there's a guinea pig hiding in the mine there. Not so much on the front side, but along the back there's actually the grass is very well mown, so obviously the guinea pigs feel really comfortable going from Hog Springs, shooting across here, darting in the tunnel, and then they hang out around the back of the hill, of course, where like no one can see them. But obviously they really like that. This is the area that they've chosen to spend most of the time, so they kind of dart between the pig inn, the mine, the station. So what we were kind of thinking was maybe we should put some more tunnels in over on that side, kind of on that blank patch, put some more mounds in so that when they come out they can actually choose to go into like a tunnel to the left, into the tunnel to the right, and then maybe connect it up with another tunnel up at the front here, just to try and encourage them more to the front of the enclosure. Because I mean, there are, how many guinea pigs are in here, Luce?
20 guinea pigs.
We've got 20 guinea pigs in here, so I don't know what the chances of spotting a guinea pig for the public is, but they are pretty shy. They are all rescue guinea pigs if you haven't watched any of our previous videos, so they are pretty shy. They don't come running over for cuddles or anything like that.
If it's a really nice, still, sunny day, then they will come out throughout the day. Like Maxine said, they do have their favourite areas where they graze, which aren't necessarily the easiest to see, but they definitely do come out. I'd say if you really want to see them, the best time to come to the zoo is when we first open, because we've just let them out in the morning. They're all raring to go, they want their brekkie and that. But they do come out throughout the day as long as the weather's okay. We do need to consider winter's coming though, so that's why we're going to make a few changes, tweak it, so that we can still encourage them to come out a little bit if conditions are right, but still feel, cosy and safe.
What are you feeling about these paddocks here, Luce? What were you saying about doing
Well, the
to
plan
them?
was to make it look like a couple of little paddocks where maybe they were growing something, or it's where they had their, horses. Not that they are actually real cowboys, but they don't ever really graze them, and the grass all just blends into all the other grass, so they don't stand out as paddocks. So I wondered if we maybe sand them, and it can be where they park their wagons or something like, or a little marketplace maybe, and we can just encourage the guinea pigs to use it a little bit more, because it's quite a nice, with the tree around it and the buildings on this side, it's quite a nice secure area where I think they'll want to go if it's a bit more appealing.
I want to hear your guys' ideas of what we can do to try and make those paddocks a little bit more guinea pig attractive, so that we can actually encourage them out a little bit more and get them kind of mowing all the grass for us. Obviously they're not going to eat all this grass, but it would be good if they use the enclosure more. So if anybody has any ideas of what we can do with these two random squares here, just drop them in the comment box below. Like I said, we're probably going to build a hill out the back over there, put a tunnel in so they can literally leave the pig in, shoot over there, maybe just put another tunnel in and then connect it up to the front here and put another little hill there, just to try and give them a little bit more a little bit more cover. These are obviously prey animals, so the idea of being out in the open is quite intimidating for them. But the good thing about being in the UK, in the north of England, well, it's not a good thing, is that all of our predators are gone. So a lot of people worrying about our guinea pigs, that they're going to get eaten. Well, humans have kind of pushed all the predators out of the UK. Yes, we do have foxes, but because there's so many people on site and this guinea pig village is literally in the center of our zoo, the risk is nil. And then birds of prey, we just don't really get them. So like in America, yes, you've got all kinds of stuff to worry about, but over here we don't. That's why we've got them in a lovely open top enclosure.
When we build enclosures here, we quite often design what we think the animals will like, and then when you put the animals in, they kind of tell you what they want. So we've been watching the guinea pigs for a few months now and seeing what areas they like, where they feel most secure, and also where people can actually see them when they visit. So
we can change this to suit the guinea pigs. That's what the whole point is. It's got to suit the animals, so we're quite happy to make lots of changes to it.
Yeah.
Now we've learnt a bit about what these 20 pigs love. Oh, Calamity Jane, she's the star of the show.
Oh, and she's running away again. Oh, she's not too sure. Oh dear. No, it hasn't. See, Calamity Jane has no eye on this side, so she can't actually see us right now. So that's why she's kind of like running back and forth. But she knows her way around. I mean, you can see she's making her way onto that platform. No bother. She knows where the house is.
If she wants to look to the right, she just has to turn her whole body to the right,
Yeah.
rather than just a glance. So yeah, that's why it looks like she's running up and down all the time. But she's just looking around.
Yeah. So yeah, on that point that Lucy's just mentioned, obviously we've built this village, which is super cool because it's like a Wild West town. But Wild West towns are very, very straight and they're very much on like squares. Guinea pigs are very unlikely to make it all the way to this building because it is a really far way out and there's less cover. So that's why we're saying, like, although the Wild West town looks really good, we definitely need to make some modifications to make it more guinea pig friendly. So if anybody has any suggestions or any comments, just drop them in the comments below. We would love to hear them. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed getting to see the guinea pigs have their breakfast and run around Hog Springs Guinea Pig Village. If you haven't done already, please do like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything helps us continue to do what we do best. And we shall see you next week. Bye guys.